it's Georgie from Simply Georgie. Although you probably know that already by now because I've done this so many times before. I firstly gonna start off by saying a huge thank you to all of you who have subscribed to me and got me up to 105 subscribers.
It's not even that much, and plus you reached it the other day.
Do you want to be quiet? Thank you. It's a big deal for me. It's so embarrassing. Let's talk about embarrassing things. Today's video is all about my top 3 most embarrassing things in my life. And it was quite hard to narrow it down to top 3 because my life has loads of embarrassing moments in it. It was one of the most difficult tasks I've had to do, narrowing it down to 3. It's almost as difficult as trying to be goofy.
Yay! Yay!
Why did I even do that? Why? That is so weird. So yeah, these are the ones that I think are suitable to broadcast worldwide and are definitely very, very embarrassing. I don't know why I made this feature, I'm just embarrassing myself. But yes, here they are. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so this gets us started off with number 3. It happened on my first day of big school. I was just putting some stuff in my locker and Beth went to the toilet. So Beth went in the toilet and I said I'll meet her in there as soon as I'm ready. So when I was ready to go in the toilet, I went in, and as soon as I walked in I heard the toilet flush. I just assumed this was Beth and I thought it would be absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I thought it would be really funny and cool if I was to stand by the door and make her jump. So I was standing by the door, I was putting myself up, and I'm going to be really scary. And then the door opened and I went and I found out it wasn't even Beth. This poor girl, she was just standing there, she screamed and then she just ran out. So anyway, she thought I was a weird girl who just hangs around the toilet like making people jump, but I don't do that. And it was so embarrassing, and the next thing Beth just comes out and she's just laughing at me because she knows what's going on and she's just fine. She's like, yeah, that serves you right for trying to scare me. Like, do you want to shut up, Beth? Do you want to go away? My first day of secondary school went off to an awful start. It gets worse. So I was coming home from school one day, I was about 13 years old, and I was saying goodbye and thank you to the bus driver. I must have been so distracted speaking to the bus driver, I missed the whole of the steps coming off of the coach and I went flying out the coach. And then the next thing I was in a puddle and my shoes are flying everywhere. I don't even know where everything went. Like my shoes just went in a bush somewhere and my clothes were just dripping because I sat in a muddy puddle, and then all my schoolwork and all my books and all my everything just went flying, just destroyed in a puddle. And everyone behind me was just laughing at me so much, and it was just the most awful thing. And I was just sat there like, no, and I had to walk home with my trousers actually soaked with water, with all my work just dripping wet, and squelchy shoes, and I had to walk home in like the least dignified manner possible. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's so embarrassing even thinking about it. So my last one is very, 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 very embarrassing. We were in Year 5 and went on a little school camp for the week, and one of the activities was a team building thing where you're surrounded by mud and you have loads of obstacles to get through as a pair, and one of the pairs blindfolded and you've got to trust the other person guiding you to make sure you're dignified the whole way through. So basically one of the obstacles we had to go through, it was 2 racks of height, and then like you had to slide through. And Beth, she pulled me through the first bit, so I knew where I was. I was like, okay, this is fun. And then the next thing, Beth's off having a little happy chat. Yep, all right for Beth. And I was going through, my trousers that are waterproof, rubbed against the rubber. Of course, they stuck to it. My trousers getting pulled down. I was completely unaware. I didn't really know what was going on, and I was trusting Beth. Big mistake right there. And then if that wasn't bad enough, my knickers came down as well, and this is absolutely so embarrassing. I was blindfolded and oblivious to what was going on down below. My trousers and my knickers were down by my knees. I fell out into a muddy puddle in front of everyone. I could hear people behind me laughing. Mud, literally everywhere. It was so disgusting. It was horrible. And I was just sat there and I took off my blindfold like that. I can't trust you ever again. She found it hilarious. She's like, oh my god, you just pressed me up. Why? Why am I friends with her?
Oi.
Just embarrassing me all the time. It was wrong. Everything about it was wrong. Yeah, that was very humiliating. I'm not forgiving Beth for that. So that is the end of my very embarrassing YouTube video I've just shared with over 100 people. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that is awful. You better have found that funny, because that was very embarrassing for me, okay? So I'm not even saying, I hope you enjoyed that, I hope you like that. You better have, because I just humiliated myself in front of 100 people. Woo-hoo. That's pretty exciting. So yeah. See you next week for another video. I genuinely do hope you liked it though. Oh god. So yeah, thank you. Goodbye.